Financial analyst Kelvin Sanga says government should establish a sinking fund to help stabilize the Kwacha. Mr. Sanga says Zambia's import is driven and that is prudent that a sinking fund is established to help the Kwacha. He says the 2022 national budget has no component for sinking funds, which calls for great concern because sinking funds help cushion effects on the forex market. Mr. Sanga adds that the huge impact on the imports bill, the Kwacha has been put under pressure because there is low supply of the dollar on the market. He says the depreciation of the Kwacha causes a distortion in the prices of goods and services on the market and leaves less room for prediction, which eventually causes the gap between the rich and the poor to grow. Mr. Sanga adds that the continuous depreciation of the Kwacha may cause the economy to collapse.
We need to be sure that we have a saving pot. You know, we have actually been advocating so strongly on the part of having sinking funds. If you look at the budget for this year, which has been for 2021 and as well as 2022, there is no component for sinking funds. That has been also one of the concerns, which we are actually also expressing some views to say there should have been a sinking fund to actually help Salvo some of the effect that we normally have from the forex market. Then the other aspect that because of the huge impact that we normally have from the import bill, that's the reason why we have this situation where we are declaring ourselves when it comes to the performance of the currency. What has been put, of course, if you look at the period when it was doing very well, from July up to somewhere like mid-September, or because there was an invisible hand that was actually helping out, of course, coupled with the good sentiment of the electoral euphoria. But in this case, most of the times, what has been made strongly, to support itself or to support the performance by the Bank of Zambia. So now that the Bank of Zambia has reduced intervention, that's the reason why we are even able to see now this gap. From the previous week, we've seen that what has been losing about 0.7%. The other preceding week, we saw that the quota also lost about 0.5%. So it has been a continuous process from September mid-month up to now. And we don't see it coming down because the problem that is there is that even when you look at the fundamentals, they're not also giving a lot of confidence in terms of how they are going to counterbalance the effect of Kwacha, export of copper. But we also need to look at how best can we bring about non-traditional products like sugar. Of course, we've got cement here. We've got so many things that we can actually put in the region and basically bring back the forex that is required in this market. Even when you talk about maize, if only the way we can look at how best can we moderate or mature ideas that could actually help with maize, because once we sell maize outside there, maybe Congo or wherever we can sell, that exchange can actually come and help out. So we just need to find a way. In fact, what needs to be done is that the government should find a way